Hello students, welcome to our R.S.Kalaria YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn NCERT syllabus chapter number 11, Light, Shadows and Reflection. Now what is a light? Can you see anything in a dark room? No, we cannot see anything in a dark room. Without light we cannot see anything. Yes, when you blow a torch or when you light a candle, you can see that it's going in a straight path only, isn't it? You can see that light in a straight path only. From this we can come to know that light always travels in a straight path. Can you ever see that light is going in a zigzag way? No. Neither in a circle way? No. It always moves on a straight path. So that is a rule or that is a fact that light travels on a straight path. Now luminous and non-luminous. Let us see what is luminous objects. Luminous objects means which emits its own light. As for example, sun, star, torch, yes, all these have their own light only. Such kind of objects are known as luminous objects. So I hope you are clear with the luminous. Its examples are sun, torchlight, even the stars, isn't it? So all these are having their own light. It emits its own light. Now non-luminous. Non-luminous are the kind of objects which does not have their own light. Very good example, you know that moon. Moon doesn't have its own light. It doesn't have its own light. When the light falls on it, we can see it means that these kind of objects are non-luminous. Clear? If you see a light on the tree, okay, the light is falling on the tree, then you are able to see. It means that it is a non-luminous object. So you are clear with the luminous and non-luminous. Luminous which emits its own light, while non-luminous means which doesn't have its own light. It requires the help of other. Now let us see shadow, isn't it? Our topic is light, so you are clear with the light about the luminous object, non-luminous object. And now shadow. Shadow you all are aware. It walks with you, isn't it? Do you know the size of shadow? Which side it falls? When the light is this side, the shadow will fall this side. If the light is this side, shadow will fall this side. Then what about the noon time? Yes, during noon the shadow will be in our front only. And it will be very short in size. Shorter in the size of the shadow will be obtained during the noon. Now what is the shadow? The dark area formed by an object when light is blocked. So shadow is formed only and only when dark area is there by an object. Dark area formed by an object when light is blocked. Suppose I am standing over here and anybody blow a torch from my front side. Nothing can be seen from the back. Okay, so shadow will be able to form. So we can say that opaque objects. Now let us see what is the transparent, translucent and opaque objects. The objects which allow light to pass through it, isn't it? A glass, even your spectacles are the some of the example of transparent objects. Transparent, let me show you. Transparent, from which the object can pass the light. Okay, Such kind of objects are known as transparent. Even when you drink any cold drink or lemonade in the glass, not I am talking about the steel glass, but glass, then such kind of objects which you can see clearly what is present inside over it. Even a glass jar, when you go to the shopkeeper, you might have seen that some things, chocolates are kept in the glass jar, so you can easily see what is present over there inside. Such kind of is known as transparent. Okay, transparent means which allows the light to pass through it totally. Now transparent objects will form feeble shadow. Feeble means not a clear. You can try in your terrace. You keep a glass, transparent glass in the sunlight, you will see a shadow, but not a clear one. It is a feeble, very light. Okay. Now translucent. Now what is a translucent? Translucent means which allows some part of light to pass through it, which will not allow fully. Okay, light will not travel fully from it. You can see the things some part only. You will not see the clear image. The image obtained by the translucent object will not be clear. It will be the semi-type. You may be having such kind of glass in the doctor chamber or in the any office chamber, even your glass window. Okay, window. So translucent means you will feel that something is there, but you will not see the clear image of it. Such kind of objects are known as translucent object, and such kind of things as translucent. And our third one is opaque. Yes, in beginning only I have told you that light cannot pass through me, isn't it? So I am opaque. The objects through which light cannot pass totally, बिल्कुल भी light नहीं जाएगी. Okay, you can take a very good example, wall, wood, through which light cannot pass only. Such kind of objects are known as opaque, and opaque objects makes a shadow very well. Okay, it can produce a very good shadow. And now students, are you aware that shadows are never colorful? Shadows are always black. Whatever color the object may be, but shadow will be always black in color. You can say that if you have wore a red dress or a red kurta, whatever, or you wear a white one, but the shadow will be always black. So remember these things, that the color of shadow will be always black. Mostly opaque objects will produce a very good shadow, while transparent has a feeble means very light shadow, not very much clear dark one. And translucent. Okay, so you all are clear with the transparent, translucent and opaque, and also luminous and non-luminous. Luminous means the objects which emits its own light. Firefly, in Gujarati we can say agya, it has its own light. Such kind of things and objects are known as luminous, and which is not having itself light is known as non-luminous. So students, you are clear with the shadow. Shadow is mostly obtained when the light emits or light is reflected from the opaque object. Okay. Now, three things are required for the formation of shadow. If shadow is formed, then mostly three things are very necessary. Without these three things, shadow cannot be formed. What are the three things? Source of light. First of all, light should be there. Secondly, object. Without any object, there couldn't be any kind of shadow. And third one is screen. हाँ, कुछ चाहिए ना जहाँ पे shadow मिलता है. Okay, so three things are required to obtain a shadow. What is that? Light, object, and screen. Without these three things, shadow cannot be formed. Clear? Now, as I have told you that shadow is very big during the morning and evening time, while it is shortest. It is very short during the noon time. Now, let us learn the pinhole camera. What is a pinhole camera? Pinhole camera is working on the principle that light travels on a straight path. Light travels on a straight line. On that principle, the pinhole camera is working. Pinhole camera is very inexpensive, very easy to make. Even you can make the pinhole camera at your home. Okay, but which kind of image is obtained by a pinhole camera? With the help of pinhole camera, you will get always inverted image and smaller in size. The image of the object will be smaller in size compared to the real object, and even it will be in inverted position. सीधी पोजीशन में नहीं होगी, उल्टी पोजीशन में. It will be in the inverted position. Now, pinhole camera is very easy to make. It is also inexpensive. वो ज़रा भी costly नहीं होता है. You can make it by yourself. Then there is a pin size hole at the front portion of the camera and a translucent screen at the back portion of the camera. So what is there in the front side? Pin size hole. So it is known as pinhole camera. पिन की जितनी साइज का होल आगे होता है एंड ट्रांसल्यूशन स्क्रीन एट द बैक. तो कोई भी एक बॉक्स लेके आप पिनहोल कैमरा बना सकते हैं. यू कैन मेक अ पिनहोल कैमरा. नाउ द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द पिनहोल एंड द स्क्रीन कैन बी एडजस्टेड टू ऑब्टेन द क्लियर इमेज ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट. तो वो जो डिस्टेंस होती है आगे का पिन होल की और पीछे का ट्रांसल्यूशन स्क्रीन की, इट कैन बी एडजस्टेड टू गेट अ वेरी क्लियर इमेज. Now it is a simple camera that consists of a light proof box. It is having a light proof box in which the image is formed on the screen. Screen means बैक वॉल ऑफ द बॉक्स. स्क्रीन पीछे होती है और आगे पिन होल होता है. बाय फाइन होल इन फ्रंट ऑफ द वॉल ऑफ द बॉक्स. अ पिन होल कैमरा डज नॉट कंसिस्ट ऑफ एनी लेंस. उसमें कोई भी लेंस नहीं होती है. सो इट इज़ अ वेरी सिंपल वन. द इमेज फॉर्म बाय पिन होल कैमरा इज ऑलवेज इन्वर्टेड एंड स्मॉल इन साइज. You can also view eclipse, जो solar eclipse है, lunar eclipse है. Then you can view using a pinhole camera. So you are clear with the pinhole camera. In front there is a pinhole like structure. At the back of the side there is a translucent screen. It is very easy to make. It is inexpensive. And you will get always inverted image. Clear? Now, when light falls on a shiny surface, the light rays bounce back. So, such kind of phenomenon is called reflection. What is reflection? Let us see once again. When light falls on a shiny surface, okay, when light is falling on a shiny surface, the light rays bounce back. So light rays will again bounce back. and such kind of phenomena is known as reflection. Due to reflection only we can see the image. Okay, due to reflection only we can see the image. Mirror is a surface from which most of the incident light gets reflected. So, where the most of the light gets reflected? From the mirror. So, only you know very well, students, that we can see our very well image in front of the mirror. Okay. So, mirror is a surface from which most of the incident light gets reflected. So, you are clear with the reflection? Pinhole camera. Let us have a small revise of this chapter. We have started with light. Very easy chapter of your science syllabus. Light always travel in a straight path. Shadow is obstructed in a opaque. Okay, by opaque only, by the formation of the opaque object only you will get a shadow, because light does not pass through opaque object. It will pass through which? Transparent object. So light pass through transparent object, so it will have a feeble shadow. Feeble yani very light shadow. And through translution light is passing partially, so you will also not get a very good shadow, isn't it? And through opaque object you will get a very good shadow, because light does not pass through it at all. And you are also aware about the luminous object. Luminous objects means the objects which emits its own light, and non-luminous are the objects which does not have its own light. Okay, a very good example of luminous objects are sun, torchlight, star, and so on. While the examples of non-luminous objects are which? A wall, you can say it is a non-luminous, it doesn't have its own light. And a moon, yes, moon doesn't have its own light. The light of sun falls on it and again it is get by it, and then we can see a light. So you are clear with the luminous, non-luminous, transparent, translucent and opaque. Light always travel on a straight path. And pinhole camera is working on the principle of straight line only. Okay, pinhole camera always work on the principle of straight line. Pinhole camera is inexpensive, it is very easy to make, but image obtained by pinhole camera is always inverted and small in size. In a pinhole camera, in front of it, it has a pinhole like structure, while the back side it has a translucent sheet. Okay. And what is the reflection? When the light falls on a shiny surface, the light rays bounce back. So such kind of phenomena is called a reflection, and due to reflection only we can see our image in the mirror. Okay, so mirror is a surface from which most of the incident light gets reflected. So very easy chapter. You are clear with all these things, light, shadow and reflection. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you. Have a good day.